So, I don't mean to dampen the mood or anything. I like for my channel to be a safe place for everybody. Um, and to be something calm and fun. Um, but the situation in the world is not calm and it is definitely not fun. So, I wanted to focus your attention onto the current situation at hand. I don't think anyone should really like the fact that our government is killing innocent people. It should be an issue, right? That human beings are being murdered by our government. For no reason at all, unless they are genuinely trying to hurt you or someone you love. A human life should not be taken. As of now, it is January 31st. 9 people have been killed in the first month of 26. That's not good, right? Especially not by government people. Because our government is supposed to protect us and serve us, and they are supposed to look out for us and make sure that we are all leading healthy, happy lives. But it has become dangerous for just about anybody except for the white, heterosexual, cis male to just walk down the street. And it breaks my heart to see so many people being tortured and murdered just for being people, just for protecting people. It breaks my heart. And it's awful. So, I want to encourage you to petition your government, to call your representative, to call your senators, to protest peacefully, to vote when you can, so that America is safer for our children, for our grandchildren, so that they don't have to put up with anything that we had to put up with or that our ancestors had to put up with. So that they can live in peace, so that they can love who they want to love, so that they can be comfortable in their own skin, and so that they can be proud of their nationality and their heritage. So, yeah, sorry. It's very, very resemblant of something that happened in the 1940s. And that's all I'm gonna say. Go out there, petition your government, vote, petition your representative, call your senators, call your representatives, protest peacefully, right? because those are the things that will bring about change, not sitting on your butt doing nothing. Anyways, on to the video. Hi everybody, so today I really just wanted to do a speed build. I went into the speed build not really knowing what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to build a tiny home, so that is what I did. I went into the tiny home build and I wanted to make a micro home, but it ended up not working out very well. You will see that process in just a second. So I laid out all of the available tiles and I tried to do the 3-tile bathroom. Hopefully it is functional. I'm not quite sure. I am just laying out all of the necessities, the toilet, the step-in shower, and the sink. I do believe that I later end up changing the shower just to ensure that it's functional. I've only really ever seen the 3-tile bathroom be tested with the university shower, so I think I end up using that one in the end. I really wanted to use this entertainment station because I wanted to include as many skill building items as possible. I really also wanted to include the Murphy bed. However, I could not find a suitable layout to use the Murphy bed and the entertainment station. If you guys want to see me try to build a micro home later on, comment down below and I will try to build a micro home. Because figuring out this micro home was very challenging for me. So as you can see, I'm struggling to figure out a layout for the living room and the bathroom. I do think that could have worked, going back and watching it myself. However, it would have been pretty difficult to fit all of the skill building items that I needed to fit in there. Here I am trying to do the tiny home. I upgraded it to tier 2 just because I gave up on the micro home. It was really challenging to figure out a good layout. So I am trying to lay out all the tiles available, or at least as many tiles that I could. I don't want it to be boxy, so I'm trying to add bump outs, trying to add different rooms, experiment with different layouts, because I didn't want it to just be a boring old box. I wanted it to be special. I wanted it to be interesting. And without all the bump outs and the experimentation, it would have just been a random, boring old box. I went with these doors. I don't really use that wood tone very often, and so I wanted to use that as well. I'm desperately trying to find an arch that works. I was going to use this hallway as a little bit of a skill building room, put a little guitar, maybe even a keyboard there if it would have fit, maybe a computer. Now I am fixing up the bathroom a little bit, and I wanted to go with the orangey wood tone. And so then I saw the layout, the color scheme of the sink. So I took that and I ran with it. I went for black metal, and the white tiling, and the orangey wood tone. It was really difficult to find a wood tone that matched, because in The Sims 4, nothing matches. If you are a simmer or a gamer that just plays The Sims 4 occasionally, because for some reason a lot of people consider The Sims as not a real game, which it is a real game. Have you ever tried to keep Sims alive whenever all they want to do is kill themselves and ignore their needs? It's difficult. So anyways, I took that color scheme of the sink in the bathroom and I ran with it. I used the black metal appliances, I used the white marble tiles, and I don't think I used white marble tiles for the wall, but I don't think we have a white marble tile unless it's in Get Famous and I overlooked it. I really wanted to use a island, just so that we would have more counter space, and then we could use the island to eat at. But it was a very small space and I didn't want it to feel cramped. Oh, and I accidentally deleted the entire front of the house. Good job, me. This is me again experimenting with the layout a bit more. I genuinely did not know what I wanted to do with this house. I just knew that I wanted to make a small home, and really, that is not always a good idea, but sometimes it is a good idea because you can come up with some of the best things that you would have never thought of. So here I am trying to experiment with the layout of the kitchen a bit more, just so that maybe we could have a better living room. I was going to put the living room maybe in that corner, but it's only a 3-tile wide space, and so I just ended up getting rid of the island, adding an additional countertop, and only using one counter to cook on. This is going to be Purple Jen's first home, so I do not believe we will be having any children in this house. So it doesn't really matter that we only have one tile to cook on, basically, because it's just going to be us living here. I really wanted to incorporate this entertainment station, and I love these hanging wall plants. I wish that I had some in my room, but knowing me, if they weren't fake, I'd probably end up killing them. In this video, you can probably see that I have not been diagnosed with ADHD, but I probably have it. I keep jumping from one area to the next. I end up going with this corner layout, just because I felt like it maximized the space a little more. So that way I could have 2 seating couches, basically 5 seating spaces in total. So that way, if we have guests over, like our siblings, if we have siblings, or our parents, we can invite them over. I ended up not putting a coffee table in this space, and I just did the side table instead, because I thought maybe, she'd be dancing, she would be watching TV, you doing the fitness workouts on TV, so I wanted her to have enough room to do that, and a coffee table being in the way would not have helped. I tried to go expensive with some of the appliances since it will be a cheaper home and we will be saving money on bills as a perk for the tiny home. I thought, wow, now is my time to shine. I get to use all the fancy stuff. I put these little pillows on the ground just to have, I know your Sims probably can't really sit there, but just to look like we have more seating options. I thought it looked really cute. I remembered that knitting was a 5-level skill, so that could be one of the skills that she ended up mastering. It's a very easy skill, 5 levels only, so it would be really simple to master. And then I ended up doing this white marble tile for the bathroom floor and for the kitchen floor. I wanted to do the quarter tiles to kind of offer some separation. I go in with some half walls to separate the living room and the hallway from the kitchen. I end up moving the trash can. I put it next to the sink originally because I figured if you're washing dishes, you could just scrape the food into the trash can right there. But I ended up moving it anyway. I really wanted to use these columns, but I felt like it was just a lot for such a small space. So I ended up using these plain columns that I use for the outside decor usually, and I put those like the glass trim around it just to look like it was more seamless and built in. Purple Generation will be an entertainer, so I tried to add a little music corner. And I thought it would be fun to be an artist as well, not just a music artist, but a painting artist. And so, because they will be a very creative sim, so I just wanted to add an easel as well. I added a microphone for comedy, singing, charisma. I thought that it would be interesting to include the tarot cards. Now I am frantically going to get the alarms. I do believe that I forgot a fire alarm, so we'll have to deal with that when the time comes. Oh, and then the lot started glitching, so I had to go into Manage Worlds. For some reason, I guess that the lot thought that the house was a rental property or something along those lines. So instead of hit move lot, I hit move house instead, and that worked better. now I'm moving on to the bedroom, and then I remembered that I didn't have any wallpaper in the bathroom. This is the bed that I really wanted to go with. It's really fun, really funky, and so I wanted to use it. I feel like Purple Jen will be someone who's into a lot of patterns, a lot of fun colors. I didn't add any art on the walls just because Purple Jen will be painting a lot, so I kind of figured that we could use the paintings as decorations. I wanted to add a computer as well. We could use that for the writing skill and for various other skills. I really desperately wanted to add more plants, but there wasn't very much room, so I ended up having to go with these smaller plants, which are still really pretty. Now I am moving back to the bedroom. I tried to rearrange it to maximize space a few times, I think. I moved onto the roof because I had all the necessities in the bedroom and everything. So I figured whenever we come back to decorate the house more, I would go back and decorate the bedroom a bit more. I got this tip from Little Simsy. If you use the biggest part of the house first for your roofing, then everything else just kind of falls into place. It made me love roofing, actually. I hated roofing before because I could never figure it out. Here I am frantically searching for a door that matches the wood tones. I ended up going with this growing together door that I absolutely adore. Get it? Adore. Anyways, I wanted to get matching windows, so I used the windows from the same pack. And would you look at that? They had the wood in there. It all tied together. I love Cusco. Anyways. Sorry, I just reminded myself of Cusco. I added that little bump out because I still had some available tiles and I really wanted to add a window there. So yeah, I just used that available space to put like a fake window in so that the outside of the house looked pretty. Ignore that it takes up space because it's pretty, okay? It might not work, but it's there and it looks pretty. And that is what led me into a lot of my bad relationships. But now I'm in a good relationship. He, works really well with me, and he's pretty too. So hey, would you look at that? You can have the best of both worlds. I really wanted to add a pool just because I figured if she's gonna be doing fitness, she might like to be swimming sometimes, as opposed to just, exercising in front of the TV or going jogging. I also really want to add a gym into this world. This is Newcrest. I wanted to add a gym into one of the lots just so that she's not home all the time and maybe she can meet some gym buddies. I end up going with this hedge fence. I think it's really pretty. I think it adds a lot of whimsy and it looks really, really good with the finished product in my opinion. I didn't know that we had purple siding, so I ended up finding a purple siding, luckily, because I did not want to use any custom content in this build because I wanted to post it on the gallery for you guys. I ended up making this the little art corner. I used the artist studio kit to get a bunch of different clutter decorations for the artist corner so that it wasn't just an easel in a corner. It actually looks like it was a very well used, very much loved space. And also, like I said, it's a smaller home, so I wanted to really be able to splurge on the decorations, the landscaping, the backyard, the appliances, all that good stuff. Because with all of the generations having to max their careers, I figured we would have enough money to afford this. And I wanted to work for it. I didn't want it to just be, oh, it's a cheap house, look. I actually wanted to have to work for it. I ended up finding this purple vacuum, which I thought was really cute. And then I added a dumpster as well because I thought that would be interesting. I thought, I had this whole space and I didn't want to just put one trash can there. And not only that, your Sims can woohoo in the dumpster. So I really wanted to take this time and this opportunity to put the dumpster there. Now I am just adding a bunch of trees because I just love a good tree. Actually, a few good trees. I love a good green space. I feel like it's just so whimsical, it's so fun. I love feeling like a medieval princess fairy. It's just like a woodland creature. It's just so fun. I love nature so much. And so I thought maybe Purple Jen might like that too. And now that fairies are in the game, maybe Purple Jen could be a fairy. I wanted to add all of these different flower bushes with the different colors, just because, like I said, Purple Jen will be a fun, colorful person. I feel like they love a lot of patterns, a lot of fun colors, but also because it is an ode to the other generations. I could not find a color for every generation. I couldn't find a color for mint. I couldn't find a color for a few of them actually. But I got maybe 6 of the generations. And then I added these trees because I thought it'd be really cute to act as like an archway into the backyard. It's like a cute natural archway instead of putting like a wedding arch there. I added this cute little window just because I thought it made the house look cute and fun, and now I am just adding some finishing touches. If I don't see you guys soon in my next stream, I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Also, in your builds, please, 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 please add more swirls. The swirls are fun.